Yeah, happy Sunday. Still snowing where I'm at, which pleases me. I love my snow. But I just got this notification on my Facebook, and it seems that Michelle has posted some of her her beauty, for laying out her plan, because she's a new and reformed sober Michelle. And so she's got supporters now that are, really helping her, and they want to do this. So I decided I'll put this on my community page in a little bit. But I thought, why don't we call Michelle and see if we can get her to comment on her lawsuit plan. Ready? Here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ring, ring. Hello? Hello. May I speak with Michelle Robin Trimble Connor Camo Sabate Williams Scarborough? Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Deuces. Are you calling about my lawsuit? Actually am. I'm a real big YouTube sensation myself. And, independent reporter. Yeah, I printed off my credentials from my scanner, and I plan on laminating it soon. Until then, I was just wondering if you could kind of lay it out for me, if you could actually maybe read what you had written. I'm real interested in it. Well, I can do it, but you're going to have to cash at me. I don't do anything for free. And it has to be, the cash app has to go through. I can't having it not go through. I have to have you give me the cash app first. No cash app, no interview. Oh. Well, let me go ask if we have that in the budget. Just a second. Yeah, we do. We had that $10. We can do that, the $10. The last time I got the $10, I didn't get it, okay? So if I accept this for the $10, that $10 better go through. If it doesn't go through, I'm gonna call your supervisor, okay? I am not kidding about this. Right? Right? Right. Sure. Okay. So, take me through this. Okay. So, I want it exactly like this, okay? I don't want you to miss any of the words, okay? I'll put it like this, okay? That's how I put it out to my friends on my Facebook 6 days ago, okay? I want Etienne to hear this too, okay? Because he thinks he can take this house and everything, and no, it's my house. It is my house. Okay, so I put, have disappeared for 6 months in the depression of the divorce. Ugh. Guess who's back? Literally have been probably the most online bullied person on the face of the earth. Unfortunately, internet laws haven't caught up with real life laws. Started a cute YouTube channel. Didn't realize I dropped myself in the middle of the drama community. It's just getting worse and worse, and YouTube won't do anything about it. Now, these people are trying to dig up autopsy reports on my son who passed away of SIDS 19 years ago. Convinced I murdered my son. No shit. Right. Deuces. Hold on a minute. I have to go get my water. week. Lola. No shit. I've been off Facebook for a while, trying to put out fires, but it's turned into a wildfire. Are all on Suboxone. To those that it's helped and are fucking felons. A DUI in 2018 and they're acting like I fucked their husbands, raped their kids, and murdered their. This shit is so crazy. They slow down my live streams to where it make it looks like I'm completely wasted constantly because they caught me on a live stream drunk a few times. They have doxed my physical address. Got me fired because apparently I am an internet bully. Mass strike. Over 100 people. Job. Okay. Deuces. Tick. Lola. Get over here. Just a sec. Cops show up at my house 5 times for wellness checks. When I was just sitting on the sofa watching TV. Sit down with the sheriff and tell him what was going on so when 911 gets 50 calls back to back in my small town, not to respond. Oh, I remember hearing about that. That's right. Didn't you have basically the 911 operator put a post-it note that says don't, no matter if she's threatening to unalive or herself or others, do not. I remember that. I also remember, wasn't there like a thing where you showed kind of where you had the police stage where you wanted them to stand so that I liked that. The only thing that I would recommend is when you're doing the camera, make sure that the sun is behind you. I know you don't see the sun often. I understand. Now the Suboxone. Tell me about this Suboxone. Are you on Suboxone or? Oh, I'm sorry. You're in active addiction. I apologize. No, so the Suboxone. So the Suboxone is for people who don't abuse the system. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. And now felons are coming for you? And you only have one DUI? Oh my, I am so sorry this is happening to you. Oh gosh, please. Do you mind if I have a swig of that water you got there? You can't touch my water. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a little parched, from my Suboxone. It's a great thing, except for it really tastes like orange peels and buttholes, so you might as well just not plan on eating anything other than crackers, because why waste the taste of anything on your taste buds? It's really good for treating pain, it doesn't make you, need to be concerned about your pain, and you can actually function and everything, but the whole orange peel and butthole taste, it's not for the weak. I mean, deuces. Okay. That's right. These felons on Suboxone are trying to bully me. 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 I am just sitting on my couch and they're doing this to me. I'm the most bullied person on the internet. Oh, I'm so interested in the story. Yeah. Let's get back. Let's get back to where you were doing this. All right. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? Let me grab my notes. Okay. Okay. So your notes. Okay, Michelle, can you start where we stopped?
They have called animal control and the Humane Society thousands of times saying I punch and kick Lola and Jake, even though we fostered and adopted how many dogs for them? When that didn't work, they started calling the sheriff's office on animal control and the Humane Society.
Oh, I do remember that. What's that? What's that bitch's name? Jane or something like that. Didn't she even put in that picture where you were actively punching and kicking your dog Jake? Well, engaging in heavy petting with the other dog Lola?
Somebody grabbed my arm and made a fist and made it punch Jake and kick Jake. And that is not how I almost lost my toe. You're not going to be able to finish this interview if you do not understand that somebody else came, grabbed my arm, made a fist, and punched Jake.
Oh, I hate it when that happens too. The thing that really gets me is when my head spins and that green vomit comes out. You know, the other thing I hate when people take over my body and I levitate is that I pee my bed. Is that what happened to your bed too, with all that piss? Was it kind of like in that movie? What do they call it? The Exorcist?
Yes. Okay. I was the stunt double for that movie. It was the story of my teenage years, okay? That is what people don't understand. They don't understand. I could not have gotten movie credits. I was under 18.
I totally understand. Were you responsible for some of the mistakes on set from that whole Exorcist?
Yes, I was, but I was a juvenile. Do you understand that?
Yeah, totally get it. Totally get it. How often do you have to replace the mattress after the green vomit and piss?
I'm not answering that. I just sit on my couch now because it's brown anyway.
You are an innovative woman. Wow. Hats.
Okay, back to my Facebook post.
Okay.
When that didn't work, they started sheriff's office and animal control in the Humane Society.
On you?
Yes. Just because the last time that the EMTs came, I scratched and bit them like a dog.
Oh, so now if you need transport, you go in the back of the paddy wagon for the dogs?
Yes.
Oh. Do you get, I think they call it the turtle suit? Do you get the turtle suit?
Yes.
It says, in that report that I read too, that you headbutted the sergeant.
He was in my way. He was in my way. What else was I supposed to do? He wouldn't move. I had to headbutt him.
I get it. I get it. I get it, Michelle. Lola, Trimble, Scarborough, Sabate, Montez, Mamacita. I get it. I get it.
Okay, then move on. Move on.
Okay, I'm moving on. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right. You got the cameras on, guys? All right, here we go. I really like your hair today, the way that it is. Kind of spider-like and such.
I like it too.
Yeah, it's nice. Something I read recently about your glasses. Can you just comment on them? I know that people say, oh, see the world through rose-colored glasses, and yours appear to be a tobacco yellow, brown, kind of like what's all over your counter and cupboard glass, in your glasses as well. Can you tell me what it's like to see the world through tobacco stains?
I like it. I picked out the color myself. It's called Tobacco Latte.
Oh, look at that the next time I go to Home Depot, Bish. Thank you. All right. Can I have another swig of your drink? Thanks, Bish. All right. Back to that. Okay, back to where you were. Okay, camera. Yeah, we got it. All right. Love that look for you, Michelle. I really love that for you. Okay, so back to where your Facebook is. Okay.
I don't know how to make this end. This is literally a massive news story. I got on YouTube on a crime case I was interested in. I was trying to solve it. What happened, unbeknownst to me, is that I was busting holes in a whole huge YouTube channel scamming people. I had no idea. I logged into YouTube normally. I didn't think about my first and last name showing. Why would I? Since then, YouTube has taken down the creators. 80,000 subscribers channel for harassment and bullying. But what about my life? Why can't they remove BS videos and lies she made about me to destroy her? I was a sacrificial lamb. She is losing $13,000 a month. Who cares? I lost everything. My job. Pretty soon, my livelihood.
Oh, wow. Michelle, can you talk to me about I don't know, what kind of a job, where were you working when this happened?
I was an escort.
Oh, were you, how did the phone calls come in to your employer as an escort?
I wasn't independent. I was not independent.
Oh, do you mean that the calls came to your big pimp daddy?
Yes, the pimp.
Did the pimp threaten to rough up anybody who was calling like this? Or how did it go on that then you were not able to go and conduct your duties as an escort? How did it come about that your big pimp daddy then would have had to have fired you for working as an escort?
I was a highly paid escort. Okay? Highly paid.
Oh, okay. Can you kind of talk about how much you made?
$500 an hour. $500 an hour.
Oh. Just not being, a great expert or anything, but just, the logistics of an escort of your age. the roast beef, if you will, isn't built to take poundings like that, into these golden years. Can you tell me how you were still making that $500 as an escort with the roast beef, wink, wink, roast beef? Was it becoming a French dip?
It was not a roast beef. It was not a French dip. Okay? I never once did any kind of anything with my roast beef sandwich as an escort. The men paid me. Time only. My time is valuable. They took me to Rome. They took me to Paris. Everywhere. Everywhere in the world they took me for $5 an hour.
What kind of, I mean, what made you be that girl? I mean, other than the, obvious, physical anomalies that you have, what made you be worth $500 an hour other than just a regular escort who would have, dipped her roast beef sandwich in the au jus, if you know what I mean?
I don't do horsey sauce.
Oh, sorry, I was out of line there. We'll go back to your thing. So I'm gonna write this down. Pimp Daddy got the calls. You lost your thing. Okay. Okay. One quick thing just to tie this up. When Pimp Daddy did send you to the motel rooms, did you do the trick? Pardon the pun. Do the trick. Were you one of the ones that was instructed by Pimp Daddy to cover the peepee hole of the door when you knocked, and then put your foot in the door so that then they have to pay you to leave once they see you? Is that actually how you almost got your freaking toe cut off?
Get out. Get out. This interview's over. Get out there.
I paid my $10. You can see that my $10 went through, and I am going to make sure that if you do not finish this $10, I'm going to cancel the freaking Cash App. Okay, bitch?
Okay, I'm not going to deal with the $10 Cash App thing. I dealt with this last week, and you know what? I'm just going to say I lit a candle, and the whole founder of the whole thing isn't here anymore. Okay? Rest in peace. Is
Michelle, that's really out of line.
out of line. You want to talk?
I'm sorry.
I am mentally disabled. So mentally disabled. Get just all of the diagnosis. All of it really, really horribly bad. Bad. Bad.
Sorry to hear about your massive disability. You compare yourself to a sacrificial lamb. Can you just I don't know. I like to really go into the backstory. Have you ever been with other farm animals?
I don't appreciate that. Okay? Number one, it was a sheep. You know the difference between the sheep and the lamb? One will never tell.
What? Never mind. Ah, got that. Okay, sheep, lamb. Roll. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take another swig of your water here. Sorry, Bish. Okay. All right, here we go. Right where we. Okay. Now you have the rest in, you have this part here in caps. Can you start with that in caps where it goes, I pissed off in caps?
I pissed off this.
Okay, I'm going to read this one more time. It says in caps, I pissed off the scanner creator.
Yep. What's the problem? Do you know the scanner? You ever put your butt on it to make a copy? I said scanner.
I understand. I saw that on an SNL once too. They were making butt copies and somebody's testicle got caught in that thing. It was, oh gosh, Anyway, I call him Uniball to this day. Anyway, not in anything to do with any other YouTube creators named the same thing. Anyway.
Now that they have taken both channels down, but what about me? What about my life? My reputation? I purposely moved to a house on the hill because I can't deal with people. I started my own YouTube channel and had 6K subs in 3 months. Then onwards with the witch hunt.
Oh. So you got this house on the hill with the bats. They come from miles away to see the bats swarming around. I'm a bat lover. Do you take good care of your bats?
You want to see them?
No. I hear they do make mascara out of that. Do you have a side business selling the bat shit?
I live here for a reason. I don't have to tell you about my bat guano.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So moved up here because you don't like people. It's just I do my background before I do my stories. You say you don't like people, yet there are documentaries of you going to concerts with thousands and thousands of people, and you have those thousands and thousands of people lift your husband, in fact, so that he can lay flat because you said you wanted to surf his body. And so then you have people hold him up, which if he goes down, his head's going to take the whole brunt. But then you wanted to have a bunch of people watch you walk all over that poor man like you have for how many fucking years? You don't fucking... Out of here! Out! $10, bitch. Sorry. All right.
All right, let's finish this up. Back to my Facebook. Because I want all of the news channels on this. I want all of the news channels on this now.
Oh, sorry. I get the exclusive for the $10 Cash App, right, bitch?
Right, bitch.
Oh. Did you just call me bitch? You want to freaking go? You want to jump the fuck up?
I am known as the Roundhouse Kick Girl for a reason.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to get your sit down or stand up or roundhouse kick win, so I'm going to go ahead and just shut my fucking mouth now. All right, here we go. All right. Professional back on. Let me have another swig of that water there. Okay.
I hit the bottle like a mofo for 6 months. Duh. The shit literally started to happen the day we settled our divorce.
What? Michelle, my heart reaches out to you. I mean, at your age, a divorce at this time, I mean, were you guys together for what? I mean, I don't mean to infer, your age or anything. But I mean, surely you had your Ruby anniversary. Surely you've passed your 50th anniversary with, what were you on your 70th anniversary with your husband?
It doesn't matter how many husbands I've had.
Oh, we can only have one. What? You mentioned that you had lost a child. I am very sorry. How many children did you have with the man that you're so upset about the divorce?
None of them. And none of them. None of them. But the one who is in prison right now, and he called me from the prison. I told him to rip his genitalia off and swallow it so prison would be easier on him. Because what kind of a mamacita would I be if I thought it was okay that what he was going to have to do with his genitals in prison?
I get you. I get you. You know, I mean, yeah. I'm going to put you up for Mother of the Year after. Would you mind if I went ahead and did that recommendation?
I already am Mother of the Year. Deuces.
Deuces, bitch. Okay. All right. Real quick before we get to that last paragraph, there is a quote here from your recent romantic interest. He wears a ski mask, is that right? Kind of like Fat Albert with the one that had the stocking mask on all the time, but not like Fat Albert. Kind of like that.
Yeah, what about it?
Is it true that you continually flashed your anthills to him on live streams?
Yeah. What about it? He's seen them. He's seen them. Do you want to see him? Because if you give me your email, you can see him too.
No, he was pretty descriptive in his description. Let me see if I have this right. He said that your breast stitches resembled tuna cans in tube socks. Do you have a comment on that?
I'm not going to talk about it, okay? In fact, he's going to go to jail. And I've already put in with my... I'm not going to talk about it right now, okay? I'm just saying he might take a fall.
God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. So Michelle, we're going to go right back. So this happened the day that you put settled in quotations, our divorce, the day we settled our divorce. Settled, was it an amicable divorce?
Yeah. He's my best friend. He loves me. I just couldn't stay with him anymore because, he domesticated me.
Oh, were you feral before?
Yeah.
Oh, so he domesticated you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes things are lost in translation. Oh, just like that. Like I couldn't even say like translation right. I had written here that you accused him of domestic abuse.
No. I didn't say that.
Okay. So you were feral and he attempted to domesticate you.
Yeah.
Okay. We also have, you know how things are. And when we do our little thumbnails and stuff, we're going to go ahead and put that, that old one where, so the old thing where it says you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. We're going to do that on that thumbnail, just so there's no more confusion about any type of domestic abuse claims. So you were feral. He tried to domesticate you. You had been a lady of the night, and he bought you out, paid full price. Did he keep the receipt at all?
Nope, no receipts. I don't have to keep receipts.
Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. Do you know how much, no, shipping and handling? No. Oh!
He handled me. Handled me like a screw and a screwdriver. Do you like screwdrivers? Because I'm going to tell you this.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, tell me about this. Okay, we're back to that. That great segue. Great segue, bitch. Okay. Well, here we go.
I have been completely sober a week. Nothing, nada. I mean, all I did was drink and 420 and 420, 3.5 weeks. Just 3.5 weeks, did some 420. Got it? You know what I mean? And it's not talking about April 20th coming up. Gonna be a full moon that night too. 420 full moon. Get it?
No, not a huge, I don't keep up with the lunar cycle. Is that important to you?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I have to shave extra. Have you not seen my hairy toes? And the full moon comes out. It is all on. My hairy toes, hairy everything. And the toe that's back on had a lot of hair on it. That's how I initially cut it. I was shaving off the hair on it. They called it fur. It's not fur. It's just when the full moon happens, I get my hair in.
Oh. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Full moon hair. Bad shit. 420. Okay, so, I'm going to write this out. I like my notes and everything. So you've been completely sober a week. It says, I've been completely sober a week. Sober a week. It doesn't flow right. You mind if I change it up a little bit? Can you tell me exactly what sober means to you?
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing. Nada. That means I'm not going to tell you what my definition of sober is. I can be a minute sober. I can be 2 minutes sober. It all gets the little coin, bitch.
You know, gotcha. I gotcha. Sober a week. I've been sober a week. The grammatical skills that you express in your writing are kind of like, unlike any other I've seen. Can you comment on your level of education?
Education? I don't have to tell you anything about my education. I am a licensed insurance adjuster.
Can you tell me more about that?
Nope.
What made you want to get into the insurance industry?
My husband was trying to divorce me. What else am I going to do? I'm going to get that same job so I can sit there across the room and stare at him with the same job.
Oh, okay. One of the problems that we have in our society is how employers tend to discriminate almost against ladies of the night. I don't get it because, when you have that on your resume, it means that you're good with money. You've got great customer service skills. Very handy. Handy. I don't have a problem with it, okay? Can you tell me how the Department of Commerce felt about your long-standing mental disorders that you state are so horribly debilitating, how horribly mentally disabled you are? Did they have any problems with that? Because, how would that be if somebody didn't get a full claim and they went to complain and then they found out that you are extremely mentally disabled and can't even figure out the most basic thing where it says on YouTube when you sign up to conceal your identity, you do not use your full name, but you in fact did use your full name.
Stop it! This interview is over.
I paid my $10 cash app, bitch. So I'm just gonna, okay, we're gonna continue. I do apologize. Okay.
All I did was sit on the couch and watch ID. I wanted to solve a mystery.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to read this again.
Okay, I'll read it again. I've been completely sober a week. Nothing, nada. I mean, all I did was drink at 420 and 420, 3.5 weeks.
Okay. So you got the ganja for only 3.5 weeks. Is that why it smells like dead animals in here?
Maybe. I have all of the firearms because I have to shoot the pregnant armadillos underneath the house.
Oh, is it their mating season?
I don't know. It's just a pregnant armadillo thing.
Oh, are you what they call a good shot?
I can shoot a gun. I can shoot.
Oh, can you comment on that gash there, trigger finger?
It happened. The gun kicked itself back at me.
When did you have to shoot the gun?
It doesn't matter. Whatever my husband had to do and go and run and barricade.
Oh, the night that got you taken in by the animal control officer now, whenever you call, and you're trespassed from animal control and all. Okay, sorry. I've just got to catch up on all these notes. You know how responsible.
It doesn't matter.
I do apologize. Can you tell me why you're picking your nose right now?
I'm not picking my nose. I'm not picking my nose. Ever. There are these big crusty things that go up in my nose, and I have to pick them out. Do you want to see them?
No, I do not want to see them. Let's wrap this up. All right. Okay, Michelle, can you go right back to this paragraph?
Okay, I got it. Okay, this one right here. Okay,
yeah, Michelle.
Deuces.
Okay, right there. Start with the I've.
I've got a death threat. Simpleton sheriff said, "Stay off the internet." WTF? Deuces. Sheriff to just stay off the internet. That was September.
And when was your divorce settled?
It doesn't matter.
What month is it now?
It doesn't matter.
If indeed the sheriff did say on camera when you were having them step to the camera, as you said, I love that. I mean, was totally just like total Alec Baldwin-esque. I mean, kind of like this set of Rust. Sorry, too soon. I mean, maybe Martin Scorsese, where you were really, telling him step to the camera. Why did they tell you to stay off the internet?
I don't know because he's a simpleton. He doesn't do anything. Anytime anybody tries to 5150 me, they don't take me. They want to do some shit to me. I headbutt them. I bite them. I pee on them. I do it all. I do all the things.
Oh. All right. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to start with this next one. You start with the paragraph you started with the word guys. When you refer to guys, who are you talking to?
The man. Me. The men that I tag, I just call them up, and they're all ATMs. I mean ATNs. Reason I chose him, his name is actually like an ATM because it gives me all the cash. I just bend him over and pull out $100 out of his body.
Michelle, really, I think the man has, really given you enough of his family's hard-earned money. How long were you together?
Not long enough.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. So, start with guys.
Guys, I'm not on acid. I am not delusional. I don't know what to do. I have been silent for 6 months. They say their end game is for me to be homeless, living in a cardboard box, to take my life.
Shelley, certainly I'm sorry to hear that. As a child, one of my favorite books was Katrina in the Box. All the things you can do with boxes. To this day, I like to drive by a new home divisions, and they get the boxes for the washers and the dryers and the refrigerators and stuff, and I just fantasize about doing all the things, because you can make a castle, you can make a race car, you can make a dance floor like she did. Really, that book, Katrina in the Box, if you have not read it, I suggest it, and just in case, but I mean, all the things you can do with a cardboard box. But why would you be in a cardboard box? Didn't you tell me that you were so incredibly mentally disabled and that you've been on disability for over 30 years because of it?
Yeah.
Okay, and you've been on disability, alimony. You got $3,000 in 1 week alone from the cash apps before. How much are you getting in cash?
It doesn't matter. It does not matter if they want me in a cardboard box.
Again, the book, Katrina in the Box. Great read. Yeah. Okay. So this last one, and then we're gonna go into some of the comments that some of your friends are helping you with. This last one I do. Did somebody help you write this? Because I mean, you really, for the limited grammatical skills that you do not possess, some of the points that you're hitting really indicate that you are extremely litigious. Has somebody been helping you to say types of things, or do you just go through the Google and call different attorneys and ask them if they would help you? And they say, have you lost a job? Have you faced embarrassment? Have you faced humiliation? Do you have this documented?
Yes, all of the things. I take all of the notes.
Okay, all right. So we're going to read this last paragraph, and okay, you're going to start where you started a paragraph with I've. Okay, so you started the paragraph I've. Okay.
I know what I wrote, and this is what I wrote. I've made multiple to YouTube daily. You have to watch them. What the F? I've been in a depression. Someone has to know someone that knows something. I'm legit probably one of the bullying cases you guys have ever heard of. I'm definitely an ID channel / Lifetime movie. It will not end. They say it will not end until I K myself.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that your story would make a Lifetime movie network?
Or ID channel, same thing.
burning bed, Betty Broderick, all of those things come to mind? Is it something like...
No, not any of those. Any of those are angry old dried up vaginas. Mine is very different. Mine has never been heard of. I am the worst cyber bully.
Michelle, are you malfunctioning?
Cyber.
Are you the bully?
Yes, I am. Felons. Suboxone. Bully. Jake.
Guys, let's just wrap this fuck up and get out. Just one more thing, Michelle.
What? You're $10. This is time for money only. Time for money. Your $10 is up.
Get that. I get that. We're wrapping up. I just want to have some of the friends that you say, your friends here. I want to go ahead and have your friends here. They've commented. They're really helping you. It seems like they're going to help you with this. So, you put this on your Facebook. You did it 6 days ago. You know, it doesn't always show up. Sometimes it shows up. Can you speak to that?
Sometimes I want it to show so other people will help me.
I got it. Guys, she's spiraling. Let's get the fuck out. Okay. So your friend here, Shirley Grapes, she says, I am so sorry. File a lawsuit. Okay. And then the next one, Ross really says also, seems like you should be able to file harassment lawsuits against them at a minimum, right? Your next one, Greg says, missed ya. Linda says, glad you're back. And then Linda says, what is your channel on YouTube? Michelle, I think that other than the fact that people really are encouraging you to file these lawsuits, can you go ahead and put a link to one of your YouTube channels so that they can see what's been happening to you?
I don't have a channel because of YouTube. I have to go make another one.
How are you making a new... How, if you don't have a channel, how are they bullying you?
I'm not going to answer the question.
What, how could they ever even find you if you don't use your name?
I forget every time I make a new channel. It's not my fault.
Okay. Have you had much success getting a lawyer?
I get them. I'm not going to say anything more. I have all of my mods to back it up. My mods have all of the documentation from day one. They have helped me. They have doxed others. I put it out on the Google months ago that this was happening. And Vinny, you know Vinny G? He came and he had a stroke too, and I pretended that I had a stroke so that he would not leave me, and he could change my diapers because he was sick of the mattresses, always getting pissed. I told him I'm possessed. It's not my fault. I'm possessed by the devil. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Michelle, have you ever thought that anything actually is your fault?
It is not my fault. Nothing has ever been my fault.
Okay, Michelle, it's all your fucking fault. You idiot. No one's gonna frickin' ever give you a damn time for all the cause that you have to yourself. But as you continue to waste everybody else's time again, I will continue to report on you. And you know what? You are insinuating about my Suboxone. Maybe you should listen to the Suboxone story and put your own damn self through actual rehab and actually get sober and go on some Suboxone. And oh, but you don't have any actual pain. Mine is for actual things that are wrong with me. But, you know, because of people like you, I couldn't get my pain treated properly. So I had to go on controversial things so that people look like me, like I'm an addict, which I never have once abused a drug, bought a drug that was not prescribed to me. It was perfect with my counselor. I get them from the doctor. Never once took any, why even bother? Why even bother following any rules? Because, clearly you don't. Again, people think that you would just get laughed out. They don't understand what you're doing and your big plan, right?
Right.
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 Right. I've had this big plan for months, and Vinny G taught me how to strike, so I can strike all the channels since
If you can strike channels and create a new channel a day, hold a insurance adjuster's license, how would you not know not to be using your real name or one of your long list of aliases?
I don't know. This interview is over. It's over. It's over. Jake, Lola. It's over. It's over. Jake, Lola, come back. Come back. Don't go with them. Don't, Jake, Lola, don't go with them. Don't go with them. Don't go with them. Don't go with them, Jake and Lola.
We're wrapping it up. We're in the van. We're out of here. We've got the Jake and Lola. We've got him. We're going. All right, we'll go try and find the simpleton sheriff, and we're out. We're out. Again, this whole transcript will be on the community page. It is on her current Facebook profile if you want to go look at that to see for yourself, and maybe yeah. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. We're out of here. We're getting out of here. Goodbye.